Hello, this is my summative assessment project for A Catcher in the Rye. My essential question is it worthwhile to protect innocence? Based on J.D. Salinger's The Catcher in the Rye, innocence is connected with being young and respected. Holden respects pure and innocent people, hence his dream of saving people falling off the cliff. This stands as a metaphor for people falling into depression and other life events that steal the gift of innocence. To enhance your knowledge on my reasoning behind the response, I will explain my analysis from sections of the book, A Catcher in the Rye. During this part of the book, Holden is describing his brother Allie. He is supposed to be writing a descriptive composition for Stradlater. However, that does not interest him. Rather than doing that, he decides to compose a composition about his brother Allie's baseball glove. It was unique in the aspect that it had poems written in green ink all over it. Holden then goes off on a tangent describing his younger brother Allie. Holden held his younger brother extremely high. From the first time he mentions Allie, it is obvious how much Holden respects him. Holden always states his opinion on whoever he is thinking of or talking to. He describes Allie as very sweet and young and innocent in the ways of the world. His love for his brother is shown. It is also stated that Allie passed away due to leukemia. The news is delivered to us by the blunt statement, "He's dead now." Through this, we can start to believe that Holden links being young, sweet, and kind with being innocent. During this part of the book, Holden has hired a prostitute. Her name is Sunny, and she is quite young, skinny, and attractive. However, everything about the scenario is described as depressing to Holden. Holden stated that she was around his age. Holden's young. Holden links being young with being innocent. He attempted to engage in a conversation by asking her if she worked every night. She said yes, and he asked what she did during the day, to which she responded that she sleeps and goes to the movies. When she stated that she worked every night as a prostitute, it depressed Holden due to the fact that it goes against what he usually believes to be true. In Sunny's scenario, young and innocent were not linked. This depresses Holden due to the fact that he admires the beauty of innocence. During this part of the book, Holden is on his way to his old school, Phoebe's school, to drop a note off. The note requests for her to meet him at the museum during her lunch period. On his way to drop off the note, Holden saw a negative, foul, and immature phrase written on the wall. This could affect someone he loves and cares about, so rather than depressing him, it makes him angry. He claims it drove him close to crazy. If he values innocence so much, it is understandable. He is angered by the idea that Phoebe and so many other kids could lose their innocence over this due to their curiosity. Holden rubbed out the foul phrase and proceeded with delivering the letter to the office. During this part of the book, Phoebe is mad at Holden. They have met up in the museum and she is aware of Holden's plan to run away. Originally, her desire was to come with him. She even brought her packed suitcase with her. Holden told her no and to shut up, and that is why she became angered and sad. During this argument, she told Holden to shut up. She had never told Holden to shut up before. In fact, Holden mentioned how much Phoebe admires him before, so this was out of place. Holden's illusion of the pure innocent bubble that Phoebe lived in, faltered for a moment. That is why this is significant. Phoebe's growing up. Holden doesn't want things to change. During this part of the book, Holden is thinking about his visits to the museum. He is describing the exhibits. It is obvious he loves the museum. He used to go all the time, almost every weekend, with one of his teachers on a field trip. Holden then begins to talk about how the exhibits never change. Everything is the same, no matter what day he comes. Whenever he goes, each exhibit is the same. He loves it. He also mentions how each exhibit will be the same, however, you will be different. In a similar way to which the exhibits stay the same way they are, he wants Phoebe and other children to freeze in time to preserve their innocence. He has the knowledge that once you lose your innocence, you can't get it back. This is why Holden dreams of catching children before they fall. Fall is a metaphor for the harsh reality of life presenting itself. I believe that in today's society, when you are young and pure, being innocent allows you to receive respect. However, it is so known how cruel the world is that if you are innocent while you are older, you are perceived as naive. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the book Catcher in the Rye as much as I did.